Good morning once again, and happy Sabbath wherever you are, my friends and the followers of this channel all over the world. This morning of the Sabbath, there is something that the Lord has impressed in my mind, that the Lord have pressed me to do, to show you something, and for you and me to learn a lesson on it. What is that? What I'm talking about is the owner of the bank here in Nigeria called Access Bank. A man called Nwigwe, who built a house on December. He finished that house on December 2023. And that house is worth up to 30 billion naira. That house is being controlled by Google. Everything in that house is being controlled by technology. Then after building that house, including other projects that he has, the man died. He died in a plane crash. In California, in the United States of America. Child of God, I want you to watch this. Watch this video. This world is not our home. This world that is full of pain and sorrow is not our home. Watch this video. I'm coming back. Thank you.
In this video, we shall be showcasing 7 multi-million-dollar companies and properties owned by the late Herbert Nwigwe. Counting down from number 7, we have the Nwigwe Mansion. Herbert Nwigwe demonstrated an uncommon taste for luxury and real estate with the opening of his iconic mansion, which has wowed the great and mighty in Nigeria, including billionaires like Femi Otedola and Africa's richest man, Aliko Dangote, who were hosted in the mansion not long ago. The Nwigwe Mansion, nestled in Queen's Drive in Ikoyi, the home of sizzling and breathtaking luxury real estate in Nigeria, has been the major discourse among real estate giants since his death because of its opulence, size and cost that runs into billions of naira. The Nwigwe Mansion is a state-of-the-art multi-billion naira piece of infrastructure that sits on a 23,000 square meters, an equivalent of the size of land on which Ikeja City Mall is built. It is fully automated residential building with over 80% of the materials imported. On number 6, we have the Cranebrook Construction. Not many Nigerians knew that Cranebrook Construction, which has done building and construction projects in many parts of the country, belonged to the Nwigwes. It was this firm that built the highways, bridges and toll plaza from Lekki Phase 2 all the way to and within Epe Town, making the journey to Ijebu-Ode in Ogun State less hectic. Cranebrook Construction has built roads and flyovers in Ondo, Imo, Adamawa, Ogun, Bauchi, Gombe, and other states in the country. It has undertaken airport construction projects, oil and gas and marine projects. It is today one of Nigeria's largest diversified construction groups, employing over 7,000 people who are working across all major sectors of the economy. On number 5, we have Nwigwe University. Herbert Nwigwe's vision extended into the realm of education with the announcement of Nwigwe University in November 2023. With a groundbreaking investment of over 500 million US dollars, Nwigwe sought to change Nigeria's educational landscape, addressing skills deficits and nurturing the next generation of leaders. The university represents Nwigwe's belief in the transformative power of education to shape Nigeria's future. And on number 4, we have Access Bank PLC. In 2002, Nwigwe and his business partner bought Access Bank. Their purchase was delayed over the Central Bank of Nigeria's concern that the pair were too young to own a bank in the country. Between 2002 and 2017, the bank grew to become the 4th largest bank in Nigeria. Between 2002 and 2014, Herbert Nwigwe served as the company's deputy managing director. Nwigwe also served as the chairman of Access Bank Ghana Limited starting in 2013. From January 2014 until his death, he was the CEO and group managing director of Access Bank. In 2018, Access Bank merged with the competitor Diamond Bank, making it the largest bank in Nigeria. Herbert Wigwe had planned to expand the bank into Asia in early 2024, but he died before any expansion officially got launched. On number 3, we have Howe Foundation. The Herbert Onyewumbu Wigwe Foundation, also known as Howe Foundation, was established by Wigwe in 2016. Howe Foundation is a non-profit organization dedicated to health projects, including raising awareness of prostate cancer and malaria and youth development and leadership in the country. The organization supports educational initiatives like the yearly Cause Children Great Talent Competition. Its influence goes beyond health. Howe Foundation also showed its dedication to community welfare during difficult times in the country by providing food and relief supplies to all the needy individuals in Nigeria. And on number 2, we have Access Holdings. With operations in 12 African countries, Access Holding is a dominant force in the financial services industry in Nigeria and is actively extending its footprint in Africa and Europe. As a parent firm of numerous subsidiaries engaged in banking, asset management, payment, insurance, pensions, and other financial services, Access Holdings embodies Wigwe's idea of a strong and diverse financial ecosystem in Nigeria and beyond. Before we showcase number 1, one of the best properties owned by Herbert Wigwe and family, we all know that Herbert Wigwe lost his life in a plane crash. Well, here at Greenlight Africa, we did a thorough investigation to unravel all the mysteries and intricacies that surrounds the death and plane crash. If you want to get full information, we have a video that discussed every single thing that you need to know, where we expose the secrets and possible reasons why the helicopter crashed somewhere in a desert, somewhere in California. Well, if you want to watch this video and get full clarity and get all the info you need, we have that video linked in the comment section. So go down to the comment section, the very first link there will take you straight to that video. Well, back to the video. And on number 1, one of the best properties and companies owned by Herbert Wigwe is a company known as Tengen Holdings. Tengen Holdings Limited, a Mauritius-based investment holding company, represents the financial interest of the Wigwe family. In recent years, Tengen Holdings played a pivotal role in the acquisitions of additional shares in Access Holdings, solidifying Wigwe's position with a 9.09% stake. This move marked a strategic investment in the financial landscape, showcasing the family's commitment to long-term growth.
Okay, do you see the kind of wealth that this man has? This man has a house worth of 30 billion naira. He has an university and other companies that he has. He's a well-known man all over the world. And according to history, this man was born in a poor and wretched family. But later, the Lord blessed him. But I want to tell you, many people today that the Lord has blessed, they didn't remember their past, and they have forgotten the Lord who made them. Not that I'm angry with that man, but what I'm talking about, that the death of this man is showing us that this world is not our home. Let me tell you, maybe you trust in your money. You trust in the power that you have. You trust in your education. You trust in the level that you are in the government. Are you a governor? Are you a president? Are you a senator? Are you a philanthropist? Are you somebody? Are you a celebrity? Whatever you may call yourself, God is using that. Especially the lesson of the life of this man, the death of this man, to teach us a lesson that this place is not our home. I want to tell you that the Bible says in the book of Matthew that it will be better for a camel to go through the head of a camel to go through the eyes of a needle than a rich man to enter into eternal life. Let me tell you, not that I'm judging the man, but I want to tell you There is no way that you can get all this kind of money and still be a child of God. I'm not talking about that you cannot be a child of God, but it will be possible. It will be impossible. The Bible says that he that seeketh to become rich every time shall fall into the ditch, shall fall into destruction. Many want to be rich. But I want to tell you, if anybody tell that man that he's going to die that very day, he will say no. Maybe if you go to him to preach to him that Jesus Christ is coming again, that this world is not our home, he will never believe. But thank you, oh Lord, God Almighty, for Mr. Death. Mr. Death is teaching me, Abraham, a lesson that this place is not my home. Mr. Death is teaching everyone on earth that this place is not our home. I don't know what you trust. Let me tell you, there are many people that the enemy have used the bondage of money and cage. What they are eager is to establish company by company, establish wealth by wealth, building house upon house and upon house. They don't remember the poor. They don't remember the poor. That is why Jesus said to the rich man, go and sell what you have and give it to the poor. Then come and follow me. And the rich man went home with anger. Oh, Jesus said it will be difficult for a rich man to go to heaven. Child of God, this world is not our home. The man don't know where his university again is. The wife died there, the son died there, and another person and the pilot, including him. His money didn't save him. His money did not save him in the point of death. Child of God, only Jesus Christ is our hope. One day, all these beautiful mansions that people are pursuing, building, rejecting God who made them. Oh, Jesus will come to destroy this beautiful mansion. Learn from this man. Oh, his level is up to be from one country to another. He traveled from one country to another. And I want to tell you that this man will not have time to read his Bible, though that he's a Christian. Oh, he will not have time to do Bible study, to go to evangelism, because the devil have made him to be occupied in riches. Many want to become rich. Let me tell you, when you become rich, like this man, you don't have time to go to evangelism. You don't have time to know whom God is, because your money can solve every problem. That is why Jesus said in the book of Matthew 11:28, come unto me, all you that are labor and heavy laden, I will set you free. There are many today that Satan has used office where they are working and caged. Many has been caged through their education. Many have been caged through car, house, through money. What is that the enemy have used to cage you? Learn from this man that this world is not our home. He is dead. The wife is dead. The son is dead. I want to tell you, their probation has closed. You that want to become rich, you that are eager to become rich every time, be careful that thou may not fall into destruction. This place is not our home. God, thank you for Mr. Death. Thank you for providing Mr. Death to tell us that the penalty of sin is dead. This man will come out in the day of the Lord to answer whatever he have used the money and use the wealth, to use the time, to use all the grace that God has given to him to do on planet Earth. He is going to give the account of his influence in people, his influence in the church, his influence in the village, his influence in the country. What are you using your influence to do? What are you using the money that God has given to you to do? Remember, the owner of Access Bank, his money is uncountable. Child of God, this world is not our home. What do you trust? What do you trust that is making you to brag? What do you trust that make you to reject whom Jesus Christ is? You think now that Nobody is like you again because of the wealth that you have. Remember Wigwe, the owner of Access Bank. Once again, remember him. Remember him. Remember him. Learn a lesson from him. I will learn a lesson from him. This have taught me that this world is not our home. Child of God, I am looking for that beautiful mansion, that beautiful kingdom, that beautiful mansion where there will be no more death and no more sorrow. And Jesus saying in the book of John 14 that he have gone to prepare us this mansion. And in that mansion, no more death, no more sorrow. After we go building a mansion controlled by technology, death meet him. But there is a mansion. That is why the Bible said that we should gather our riches in heaven, where wrought and robbers will not take it away. Where are you guiding your riches? Where are you gathering your riches? Are you gathering your riches in to influence people in evil way? You're gonna give the account one day. Let's learn from this man. Watch the other video. You will see that this world is not our better home. We have our better home, which is heaven, where there will be no more sorrow and no more death. Thank you.
It was a Friday night and Herbert Wingwe had just finished work for the week. When he returned to his California home in the United States, he decided to fly his family for the weekend. They were going to watch the Super Bowl championship in Las Vegas. On board the helicopter were his wife, his son, and the former chairman of the Nigerian Stock Exchange. They all happily packed their bags as they unknowingly embarked on a journey of no return. This is the insane story of how the most respected financial entrepreneur lost his life. However, what happened days before his death has got everyone talking. Herbert Wingwe was born on 15th August 1966 in the heart of Rivers State, Nigeria. He was born in Isiokpo, a community known for being blessed with lots of crude oil, but the people starved in abject poverty. From a young age, Herbert was driven by an exceptional desire to rise above the ordinary and help the people of his community escape poverty. He was born poor, but his family was not wealthy either. His father was the head of the Nigerian Television Authority, while his mother was a nurse. So in order to achieve his dream, Herbert knew he had to be wealthy to be able to help thousands of his community. This led to his struggle to attain greatness. After his secondary school education, Herbert earned a bachelor's degree in accountancy from the University of Nigeria, Nsukka in 1987. He was really gifted and highly intelligent for his age. As a young graduate, Herbert ventured into the world of banking, where he quickly gained a reputation for his sharp intelligence and ability to navigate the complex world of finance. Through hard work, perseverance, and the charm of charisma, he climbed the corporate ladder and later became the executive director of Guaranty Trust Bank around 1998. Herbert was doing well for himself. He was the director of a reputable bank at a young age, but it wasn't enough. Herbert wanted more, the kind of money that could buy him power and influence to help his community escape poverty. Soon, he came up with a plan that inked his name into the documents of financial multi-billionaires. In 2002, Herbert and his business partner, Aiboji, bought Access Bank. Their purchase was delayed over the Central Bank of Nigeria's concern the pair were too young to own a bank. However, Herbert cleared all the doubts that CBN was having, and between 2002 and 2017, the bank grew to become the fourth largest bank in Nigeria. In 2018, Access Bank went ahead to sign a mouth-watering deal by merging with a competitor, Diamond Bank, making the bank the largest bank in Nigeria. After attaining such financial greatness, Herbert decided it was time to actualize his long desire to help his community out of poverty. The creation of How Foundation in 2016 marked the beginning of Herbert's dedication to helping the people of his community. The foundation focused on youth empowerment through leadership and mentorship. He collaborated with UNICEF to offer support to vulnerable children, orphans, and internally displaced persons by providing money, food, and relief supplies. Herbert later built a world-class university located in the heart of his community in Isiokpo, Port Harcourt, Rivers State, with a game-changing $500 million investment. The unveiling of Wike University in November 2023 made his long desire to help his community escape poverty a dream come true, but that dream was cut short by his sudden demise. On the 9th of February 2024, Herbert Nwigwe called Faleye Olushola, his special assistant, to join his family on a trip to Las Vegas to watch the Super Bowl game. Oluwashola declined to fly with him. Instead, he used the road. Herbert then traveled with his wife Chizoba, son Chizi, and his Nigerian friend Abimbola Ogunbajo, who was the former chairman of the Nigerian Exchange Group plc. The helicopter they were traveling in crashed near a small town in California's Mojave Desert in United States. Sadly, the family never got to enjoy their favorite game. All 6 people in the unfortunate crash passed, including the 2 pilots. The Oracle official who passed at the age of 57 and is survived by his 3 youngest children. But since the sad news went viral, many have begun to speculate about foul play, implying Nwigwe's death was not natural, perhaps planned by his enemies who wanted him out of the way. This twist started trending after Shola, whose name was in the manifesto, narrated how he escaped death as he did not board the ill-fated flight after opting to travel by road. According to This Day, Olushola flew with Nwigwe, his family, and former group chairman of Nigerian Stock Exchange Abimbola Ogunbajo from London, United Kingdom, to Palm Springs, a city in California, United States. But on getting to Palm Springs, Olushola declined to board the ill-fated flight going to Las Vegas, insisting that he would not travel by helicopter at night due to the weather condition. He was said to have opted to travel towards the Super Bowl game by road and escape the air disaster that claimed the lives of 4 others. However, preliminary reports from the United States National Transportation Safety Board have speculated that the wintry California weather and rain could have caused the crash. This is not far-fetched, as over the past 7 days, California has seen extreme weather conditions, not limiting to windstorms, landslides, flooding, and tornadoes in what has been described as the 5th strongest El Nino on record. However, the investigation is still ongoing. The safety board says the helicopter flying Herbert Nwigwe and his family was not equipped with a cockpit voice recorder or a flight data recorder, so investigation could take a while.
Tonight at 8:45 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, an Airbus EC-130 helicopter departed Palm Springs, California, en route to Boulder City, Nevada. At about 10:08 p.m., the helicopter impacted the terrain south of I-15 near Halloran Springs, California. Halloran Springs is about 75 miles northeast of Barstow. 2 crew members and 4 passengers were on board and were fatally injured. A preliminary report will be available in a couple weeks, and however, a full NTSB investigative report and investigation will last 12 to 24 months before a final report is published. Additional details about the accident include: the crew consisted of a pilot in command and a safety pilot. The accident flight was operated by Orbic Air LLC as a Part 135 charter flight. Witness reports of the weather conditions at the time of the accident suggest rain and a wintry mix. The helicopter was not equipped with a cockpit voice recorder or a flight data recorder. This helicopter was not required to be equipped with those type of recording devices. We are aware of media reports of some downed power lines near the accident site. We will be looking into this report during our on-scene investigative phase of this investigation. The NTSB investigator in charge, as I said, is Aaron Sauer. He will be joined by Mark Ward as the deputy investigator in charge. Several other NTS investigators are on scene and will be examining the following areas: airworthiness, to include maintenance and structures of the helicopter, operations, meteorology, and air traffic control.